Prince Harry's received fresh backlash from a TV star for harming the UK taxpayers with his move. Apprentice star Ryan Mark-Parsons blasted Harry, advising him to reimburse the taxpayer in a furious rant about eye-watering court costs after losing his UK security case. Harry's been looking to overturn a decision taken to remove some of his security privileges. He was ordered to pay 90% of the Home Office's legal fees after his bid to appeal the decision to remove his right to automatic police protection when he moved abroad. Mark-Parsons told GB News he needs to shut up. He keeps re-emerging. He's this whiny, annoying ginger freak that needs to go away. He needs to vanish. I think a lot of people would agree with me. We're always talking about Harry and Meghan Markle. He needs to reimburse the taxpayer, he said. He now faces a bill of up to £1 million. This is after he took the Home Office to court over not being given the same level of protection when he left the UK back in 2020. The judge unequivocally threw out the case after saying he comprehensively lost. It's high time we say goodbye to the Duke. The exact sum that Harry has to pay was not specified, but figures from a Freedom of Information request revealed that the government had spent £514,000. This included more than £180,000 on barristers, £320,000 on solicitors at the government legal department, and £2,300 in court fees, while Harry's thought to have spent a similar amount on his own legal costs. Harry finds himself not only in deep trouble with the UK government, but also experiencing extreme stress over his US visa case. He could face deportation because of his past use of illegal drugs, which he's discussed in recent interviews and in his spare memoir, experts say. The book's revelations include stories about Harry's use of substances such as marijuana, cocaine, and psychedelic drugs. The issue grew when the Heritage Foundation filed legal documents requesting the US government disclose if Harry mentioned his drug use in his US residency application. While US Ambassador to the UK Jane Hartley says a deportation action against Harry was not going to happen in the Biden administration, it doesn't appear to be over. An immigration lawyer recently told the Daily Beast that the Duke of Sussex could be vulnerable to a politically motivated attack on his residential status. Department of State decision are discretionary and very susceptible to political influence. His visa could be cancelled. He could be denied entry upon return to the US from foreign travel for inadmissibility due to prior drug usage, despite an unexpired visa in his passport. There are many scenarios where political influence could impact Harry's ability to re-enter the US, the lawyer said. Besides, royal writer Lady Colin Campbell spoke to the Daily Beast about Harry's revelations in his memoir. Harry was criticised for being both stupid and arrogant by publicising his use of illegal drugs. But what this intervention by the American ambassador shows us is that the Biden administration were prepared to allow the king's son into the country, regardless of what rules he may or may not have broken. So maybe he knew he would get away with it. The issue that perhaps Harry hadn't thought about so clearly is what would happen if there were to be a change of government. If Trump wins, Harry may well come to regret these very foolish remarks, made no doubt at the urging of his publisher to sell a few more books. The reality is that no foreigner has an inviolable right to enter another country, and you can be made a persona non grata at the drop of a hat.